today's video features a model of guitar which may well be the first model of guitar to ever leave the factory with a custom Relic finish. Hi there folks, welcome to Dunsy's Guitar World. That was a 1980 Gibson Firebrand. This 1980 Gibson Firebrand right here. So 1978 Gibson decided to make a cheaper model of guitar than the normal Les Pauls, and they make this one, a Gibson Les Paul. See the difference in truss or covers here? I'll try and lift both these up. Firebrand, Les Paul. So, Les Paul, all walnut construction, body and neck. Ebony fingerboard, fretboard, and T-top pickups as stock. This one still has the T-tops, no thick finish on it or anything, just plain walnut. So this is 1978, progress on to 1979 and 1980. 1979, 1980, they start branding the logo, hence the Firebrand name, into the top. Now I think the early ones, the Firebrands, are made of mahogany as well, but I'm not 100% sure. Now the thing is, I'm an older guy here, I'm nearly 57, so I mean, wood is not my area of speciality.
Matron, please, I'm not that kind of doctor.
But I'll put a picture of both these together, and you can let me know in the comments. I mean, do you think this is mahogany? Looks like a mahogany neck anyway. So this came with T-tops as stock as well. Now this one, when I got it about 4 or 5 months back, it came with a DP100, a DiMarzio Super Distortion in the bridge, which I like, you know. I'm a fan of high output pickups on guitars that I use live. I do like T-tops, but when I'm playing live, I prefer something with a bit more oomph. So yes, this still has the ebony fingerboard. Now, as you maybe saw in that intro video, a thing about the ebony fingerboard that I don't like is, for some reason, I have kind of acidic sweat. I don't know what it is. Here's a bit of backstory. I did a 3-year course in violin restoration many years ago, took a career break from work, and I remember I'd been there a couple of days, and the guy who was running the course, anytime I was fixing something, he says, you've got this kind of sweat, or some sort of oil on your fingers. He says, you need to wash your hands like every time you touch a bit of wood. Don't try to be funny here. Every time you touch a bit of wood, because it seems to darken if I was using maple and stuff like that. So anyway, so I changed the strings on this like about a month ago, you know, just before I went on holiday. I've only played it a couple of dozen times in the house. I'm not even taking it to a gig, but you can see the fingerboard's filthy already. So yeah, if I'm using ebony fingerboards, I have to clean them like every time I play it. So anyway, that's a by the by. So it has an ebony fingerboard, but nice though. So there's no fingerboard binding, there's no binding on the whole guitar. It's just a plain rock and roll machine, that's all it is. So the finish, let's talk about the finish on this. Now, I'll put some close-up pictures in, because my camera's not great at that, but all these dings, and a lot of them are like T-shaped dings that are all over this guitar, apart from the back of the neck. I mean, it's all on the body. These were all put in at the factory. Here's an advert from 1980 that talks about the rustic finish on the Gibson Firebrand. So they must have gone over the whole guitar, dinging it up. I mean, it's on the headstock as well. Again, I'll put pictures there just so you can actually focus on it. and there's also black specks in the finish. This isn't in the wood. I mean, it's not some sort of mineral streak in the wood. There are black dots. It's like soot. I don't know if you say soot in other parts of the world. That's what the stuff that comes out like a chimney, coal. It's called soot here in Scotland. So that's what seems to be in the finish, and this was put on, and then the lacquer sprayed over the top. So it's crazy, you know. Like on the back, you can see here, it's been worn away with the buckle rash. So there's no black specks. So 1980, I guess, must be the first time when guitars left the factory with dings in the finish and stuff like that. They weren't sent back. People weren't going, "Oh, I don't want this. It's got big dings in it. I don't want this." This was deliberately designed to have dings and a sooty finish. It's a nice guitar. These were $550, according to the advert again, when they came out, and you can still pick these up. I mean, I got this cheaper because it didn't have the original T-top bridge pickup. You can pick these up for like 1,200 quid, which is crazy. This is a great Les Paul for, you know, 12, maybe 1,500 if it's in really good condition with the original pickups. This is crazy good Les Paul for that amount of money. I mean, if you bought a 1980 Les Paul Custom or a 1980 Standard or something, it costs you a lot more than 1,500 quid. I'll tell you that. So let's listen to the pickup sounds. Here's some clean sounds from the neck, T-top, and the super distortion in the bridge. Some more overdriven sounds, some lead sounds. Now I'm going to concentrate mainly on the neck pickup because we've all heard a super distortion 100 million times. So this is some lead sounds, and it's just kind of based around the neck and just the middle positions. And I guess back in the late 70s, early 80s, when you could get super distortions for first on the market, people were pulling their T-tops out anyway and sticking these in just for that, you know, that new wave of British heavy metal up in the gain game. So a really nice guitar, and I guess, you know, for a 1980 Gibson guitar, it's bargain basement prices you can pick these up for, and they are nice. They have ebony fingerboards, as I say. I think this is mahogany, but I say let me know in the comments if you think it's mahogany, or let me know in the comments as well if you suffer from acidic, greasy skin syndrome on your hands. I mean, on your hands. Let me know in the comments. But it has been an issue with me. Like I have to clean fretboards all the time. Anyway, so to end with, my 1980 Gibson Les Paul Firebrand will be playing a bunch of 80s style riffs. I went for a kind of new wave of British heavy metal, rock, boogie kind of thing, because I thought that kind of fitted the specs and the sound of this guitar. There you have it, folks. As ever, it's a privilege and a pleasure bringing you content on Dunsy's Guitar World. Cheers for now.